Hello everyone, my name is Aldas, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari and whether or not I think are Ferrari losing faith in Sebastian Vettel. Now don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and let's get into this video. Now it is absolutely undeniable that Sebastian Vettel is world class. He is a world class driver, he was a world class talent that has really changed Formula One and really put his mark into the sport. He's a four-time world champion. We know, consecutive titles at Red Bull before making that very big move to Ferrari for 2015, and he has been the leader of that team ever since then. And in fact, to be honest, he's been the leader of every single team that he's ever been at because he's just the quickest and one of the best drivers Formula One has ever seen. Even the likes of Mark Webber and Kimi Raikkonen, both of which are massive talents and very fast racing drivers, no doubt about it, could not keep up with him. So it's no surprise that he's become the leader of Ferrari. He is the man that the Tifosi, for the last 4 years have put their flag under. And really, he has been the main head at Ferrari. He has been the one who in the last 2 years has been challenging for championships up against Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes, the two titans of our generation. Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes and Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. Now, having said all that and having praised Sebastian Vettel, I will say that he is by far not the perfect driver. He's got a lot of flaws, and many of them have been pointed out by me, and I'm sure you can name some as well. But one thing that he has always had is the backing of his teammate. Kimi Raikkonen has been a great teammate to Sebastian Vettel. He has had the backing of the team itself. Ferrari always 100% with Vettel, and of course the Tifosi, who always get behind Ferrari, and especially Vettel since he is winning, of course, in the car, unlike Raikkonen. But over recent couple of months and over this year especially, I'm starting to believe, and I might be going crazy, so definitely comment in the box below if you think I'm going crazy, but I just feel like the team is losing faith in him. I think we all know that he's that massive talent, but he hasn't delivered in these last 2 years a championship. Whether that, of course, I know that some of it is reliability, some of it is just luck, and some of it is his fault. And I just get the feeling that they're losing a little bit of faith in him. And with the signing of Charles Leclerc, they're almost putting one foot away from Vettel and putting another one onto Charles Leclerc to really spearhead him as the number one driver of Ferrari of the future. And the main reason for this being is that if you compare it to Mercedes, the reason why they signed Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas are not only because they're great racing drivers, but that team is very comfortable where it is. To be honest, Hamilton is the quickest driver there, the man who clearly is able to challenge for championships. And Valtteri Bottas, he gets podiums, he gets good points, and clearly can help him. Whilst at Ferrari, I feel like if they signed Raikkonen with Vettel again, that clearly would have shown 100% commitment to Sebastian Vettel and belief that he can win this championship. But I don't think that Ferrari have that same faith as Mercedes do in Sebastian Vettel. I think the reason why Charles Leclerc was signed is because they're losing a little bit of faith in him and don't believe that he can win the championship. Maybe I'm going crazy here, but there's just something that feels wrong about the Ferrari team and the way the signing of Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel's demeanor recently, and just the team's performance. They should be dominating this last half of the season with what is definitely the quickest car, and they're just not dominating in the way that I thought they would, in the way that everyone thought they would, in the way that Lewis Hamilton thought he would be. He would getting beaten in places like Singapore, where Sebastian Vettel's been so strong, and Monza as well with the Ferrari power. But all these little mistakes by the team for Sebastian Vettel, it just seems like they don't seem like they have the trust in him, and they're making these massive mistakes. And even Sebastian Vettel, I don't know who said this, but it's almost like Sebastian Vettel is both the driver and the strategist. He's always questioning their decisions. He's always questioning what they're doing. Are we on the right tire and everything? And even in Singapore, he almost questioned it immediately when they put him on the wrong tire and thought, am I going to make it to the end? And came over the radio, no. So there's just a very big amount of miscommunication, and in my opinion, it's due to a lack of trust and the fact that Ferrari are almost moving on from Sebastian Vettel, their wonder kid, onto a new wonder kid who is Charles Leclerc, who is of course part of the Ferrari junior team and are going to be a massive star of the future, no doubt. No doubt, massive star of the future and a massive star in Ferrari. And with Sebastian Vettel, could it be another 2014 for him with a new young kid in the team, him getting beaten by him just purely because of the massive talent that Charles Leclerc is, and Daniel Ricciardo was at the time, of course, and still is, of course. Daniel Ricciardo is a very good driver. But I'm just worried for Sebastian Vettel with the whole thing with the team going on and Charles Leclerc coming in. Is he going to be able to match Charles Leclerc? And basically assert his dominance in the team as the number one driver. Because at the moment, it looks like the team is fully behind Charles Leclerc, and he is going to have a very, very interesting year next year at Ferrari, that's for sure. And I'm just very excited to see what's going on, because Ferrari just seems to be, in my opinion, losing faith in Vettel and losing faith in the fact that he can't win a championship with the amazing car that he's given. And maybe someone like Charles Leclerc, who is clearly an exceptional talent, can and will do in the future for them. But again, these are just my opinions. But what do you guys think? Do you think Ferrari are losing faith in Vettel? Do you think they're almost going to cast him aside and just bring up Charles Leclerc as the next massive talent in Ferrari? Or do you think I'm talking absolute nonsense and that Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari have got this all under control? Comment in the box below, and don't forget to give your opinions. I really, really want to read them, because I think this is a very interesting topic, especially where we are with the championship now and the seesaw that this season has been. Let's be honest, it's been up and down for both Lewis and Sebastian, so it'll be very interesting to see who wins it. But yeah, don't forget to, like I said, comment in the box below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.